Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. 10 minutes away from Clash with Kenzie, we have Haim tickets for the United Center. Highly sought after tickets from AEG Presents, our great friends. So we'll get you on the phones. You got to beat Kenzie in trivia to get them.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Well, the Cubs swept the worst team in baseball, the Rockies, 2-1, to help them eventually beat the White Sox all-time record for the worst team in Major League Baseball just last year. PCA, MVP, baby. Here's the home run call.
Oh, did he get it? PCA down the line, and it's gone. Number 15. Wow. Raise the roof. And it's 2-0.
No roof at Wrigley, sir. Can't happen. You cannot raise the roof without a roof. Can't do it.
Didn't love him saying that.
The Reds come in tomorrow. White Sox slaughter the Mets. There you go, White Sox, 9-4. And this is the audio
Hey,
from...
Mets are a good team. Look at that.
Very good. Beat a very good
Whoa.
team. In fact, beating 9-4, a fun fact for the White Sox, which sometimes is rare in sports these days, they scored the most runs on the Mets all year so far.
Let's go.
And here's Andrew Benintendi's RBI single that helped lead him there in the onslaught of runs.
Rips this into right center field, and the White Sox are going to strike first. Talkman scores. Vargas, he's going to get waved in, and the White Sox take a 2-0 lead. Andrew Benintendi driving in two with a single.
So different the call when it's an away game. There's the crowd just like, whatever.
Well, I watched the game yesterday because I got home right in time for first pitch, and it was a gloomy day in New York, and the Mets crowd looked a lot like a White Sox home crowd. Very sparsely attended game.
Yeah, it's amazing because they're good.
Yeah.
Just because the weather's a little bad, it's New York. Show up, guys. Guess you wusses.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
I tried to come up on the spot with an anti-Mets rant, New York rant. I'm like, I don't need to do this.
Well, you can make fun of them for paying Juan Soto all that money. Then Juan Soto's been very bad this year.
$741 million.
Down the drain.
How about that? They're not in that
Hey,
big.
he could be good next year. Leave him alone.
Sure. He can just buy 18 houses this year with the money, and maybe he'll be happy again and play good.
He got
I'm just happy
complacent.
we didn't buy him, so I'm not saying anything.
More news for the Southsiders. For White Sox, Chicagoans have next month the celebration of Pope Leo, da Pope, at Rate Field. They'll get to hear the pontiff of the hour himself. The Archdiocese of Chicago announced Tuesday that the newly installed Pope will deliver a, quote, special video message to the young people of the world to be broadcast first from the June 14th event at the home of the White Sox, The Rate, Comiskey Park.
Oh, I thought he was going there.
It's a video message.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a cameo. The Pope is sending a cameo. The White Sox paid $7.99, and they got the Pope to do a cameo.
I was like, where are they going to park that bulletproof
Pope-mobile?
car?
The Pope car?
It's the Pope-mobile.
Yeah. Well, they sold the last Pope Mobile, right? He doesn't. What happened with the last Pope Mobile? Because they had glass on it around it to protect them from shooters.
The Pope-mobile was donated to children in Palestine to be used as a medical vehicle.
So what's he using?
I think they bought him a new Pope-mobile. This one's got spin-on rims on it, I think.
I was gonna
They
say-
upgraded it. So
Sounds like you just wanted a new car to me.
It'd be awesome if he
We
pulled up.
should donate this one.
If he pulled up with a subwoofer cranking like AC/DC Thunderstruck from the
Cybertruck?
05 White Sox.
it's a Pope Cybertruck.
Oh, well, clearly he's a lifelong White Sox fan, so he wanted this. The event will be at 2:30, June 14th, and there's a mass taking place at 4 p.m. at the Rate. So a mass at White Sox Park. That will be pretty outstanding and a video message.
It's going to be so hard to kneel because if you've never been to a Catholic Mass before, there's a lot of up and down. You don't really have pews at guaranteed rate.
They're probably going to give you a break on that.
The Catholics don't really give people breaks.
But I heard they're
speak
really
as
putting their
one.
foot down and bringing guns in
Yes.
during this.
That's
Not
facts.
this time.
That's facts. More White Sox news. The radio giveaway. The White Sox are probably the best in baseball at their giveaways per game because they get people in the park. I'm telling you, I'm going to a White Sox game next Thursday. I'm going to the day game.
Are you going to the Tigers game?
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
Why?
I might be going to that.
Megan's company had invited their employees, and since I'm a husband of an employee, I get to go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll eat a bunch of hot dogs. Yeah, you're going to that game
I
too?
was planning on it.
All right, let's go.
Why are you going?
Because I want to. The Tigers are good. My dad's a Tigers fan. I haven't seen the White Sox play this year.
Tigers
so.
are the best team in baseball right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a good game. Okay, cool. I didn't realize we were going to be hanging out.
Oh, awkward.
Can you stay on the other side of the park
Yeah,
for me, please?
I don't know if I want to watch a White Sox game with you.
I mean, Kenzie, you got to go now.
Oh, don't pity invite me. You guys are so you always make plans You totally both knew you were already going
No, we did
together.
not.
You're like,
I
she's
swear to
gonna be a
God.
bitch about it, so bring it up on the radio. Like we didn't know, and then we'll pity invite her. I'm so over it. Don't you dare.
First off, all that you said is factual. Okay?
I know.
But that's not in this case, though. I did not know until right now that he was going to the game,
No,
too.
we weren't supposed to talk about this. I was just so genuinely stunned that he was going to the White Sox game that I was planning on going to.
You have a group chat without me.
Which is just me and Brian texting.
It's our show's group chat.
It's a group of two of stuff that you would hate.
Yeah.
You would like turn your phone actually off if you knew what we talked about sometimes.
I know,
on that
and then
group.
you make all these plans and you go to stuff, and then you're like, "Oh, we're already here. Let's tell Kenzie." It's so lame. I don't want it.
So you want to go? You want to go then or no?
No.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
Invite.
so the radio giveaway they had, it's a White Sox ballpark radio. It looks incredible. It was supposed to be for the June 28th game against the Giants. It's been delayed because of parts. They don't have all the parts to make it, apparently. I don't know if this is tariff related or what.
Yeah, supply chain.
But it's not going to be till the September 21st game when the
They got an
Padres are
elf
here.
back there building those things? What do you mean?
So all those people that bought tickets for June 28th, the Giants, you might want to cash those back in because you're not going to get the radio, and then wait till Sunday, September 21st, because that'll be the awesome Q101 White Sox radio to have. It'll be pretty cool.
Good.
Let's see. Chicago Bears quarterback, big news yesterday, Caleb Williams, defended his commitment to the organization that drafted him as the number one pick in 2024. There's a book coming out from Seth Wickersham that's called American Kings, a biography of the quarterback. And he revealed that Williams and his father considered ways they could get out of being drafted by the Bears. And it's been some bad press lately, so Caleb Williams, I applaud him. He didn't have to address it, and he did. And here's a press conference yesterday where he talked about how some of the things aren't true and where he's at now with the Chicago Bears after the first year being.
All that went down, all that was said. Yeah, I had a good visit at the other place, Minnesota, with Ken O'Connell, good staff and all of that. Obviously, I went on that visit first, came here, and then after I came here, I went back home, talked to my dad, and all of the things that were supposed to be these big things that everybody's been talking about recently. One never happened in the sense of they were all thoughts. They were all ideas. And I think if you're in the situation, I think if your son or daughter, anybody is in a situation to be in that position, I think you think about all of the options. And
I'm going to stop it right there. There's a little bit more to it, but you get the gist of it, I think. I love Caleb Williams. I think last year he did all the right things and spoke to the media great. I bought a jersey at the Lids, now RIP, rest in peace. The Lids I bought it at Wrigley Field closed.
The Lids across from Wrigley Field is now closed.
Tragic. I got a BOGO deal with a hat on there. I'm very upset about that Lid's
Tragic,
closed.
yes.
It's a tragedy. But when you listen to that audio, Caleb Williams, and I love him. I think he's going to bring a Super Bowl to Chicago. He sounds like he has a gun to his head in this press conference, trying to say he's happy to be here. He stumbles around too much. He just sort of came out and been a little more clear and concise, saying, "I'm going to bring a Super Bowl to Chicago," and he kept kind of going in circles.
And you look at it, the history and the facts and all these different things. Those are thoughts that go throughout your head in those situations. So, all of those are thoughts. And then after I came on my visit here, it was a deliberate answer and deliberate and determined answer that I had that I wanted to come here.
I love him. I do. I want him on the show. I love him. I think he's going to do it. But, boy, he was just kind of going in circles there.
Not good.
Yeah, there you go. There's sports. Kenzie's giving that face.
Crash out.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie sending prayers to Brad Arnold, the singer of 3 Doors Down, fighting stage 4 kidney cancer. We broke that news about 3 weeks ago. Really, really sad, and there's no way to get out of that with something more positive. Is calling in to win some tickets for a show at the United Center where they've played, of course, Q101's Twisted Christmases there. So Haim playing it's the I Quit Tour, Friday, September 12th. 312-591-8300. Get on the phones right now. Compete against Kenzie. You beat Kenzie in trivia, and you win these tickets for the Madhouse with Haim. 312-591-8300.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
Let's go for Haim tickets at the United Center. Now remember, if Kenzie wins, we don't let her keep these. We'll still give them away afterward for everybody listening because highly sought after for the United Center this show, September 12th, from our great friends at AEG Presents. Kenzie competing against Ken today. Ken, you have your first shot at him. Ken, ahoy, tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy, I have a birthmark in the shape of Tennessee on my butt.
Wait, in the shape of what?
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
On his butt. So
I thought he said you have to see.
I got to admit, I kind of do. Is it on the cheek or above it, or where's it at? In the crack?
Above it, kind of like in the belt line.
My question is, who told you that it looks like Tennessee? Because there's no way you could get a good look at it.
It's been around a couple times.
It's been around the block.
I've spun around a couple times. It's kind of funny because I have a birthmark that counts like Cuba that's above my butt in the belt line too. Maybe we have a brother from another mother. Okay, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Please text us a picture of the birthmark, please. Kenzie, it's okay. You can
No.
Yeah. Come on, I want to see it. So first one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Ken.
All right.
Call heads or tails, Ken.
Tails.
It is tails. Good job.
All right, that worked out nice.
All right, you go first. Here you go. French silk pie is most commonly flavored with what?
Chocolate.
Chocolate's right. Don't overthink it. Ken's got one. Kenzie,
Yeah.
what 4-letter F word, careful, can be described as a custard dessert with clear caramel sauce?
Okay, hold on.
A 4-letter F word that can be described as a custard dessert with clear caramel sauce. What is that word? A 4-letter F word.
Flan?
Flan is right. I thought it was flan when I saw that.
Oh, embarrassing.
I can see being in a very fancy restaurant going, hey, give me, for dessert, me and the lady will take some of that flan.
I'm sure a lot of people say flan. Don't worry about it. You wouldn't be the one person that they all laugh at.
Hey, the flan was fantastic. Put a little extra in the tip for you there. Thanks a lot. Back to Ken.
Yes, 1-1.
What hairstyle features tightly curled hair that is styled in a rounded shape?
A man bun.
That's a good guess. Kenzie, what is that?
I'm going to say an afro.
You seem so uncomfortable you had to say afro, but it's right.
Case, what are you doing?
Well, it was clearly a good trivia question. Somebody didn't get it right.
Okay.
And we did a mohawk yesterday.
Yesterday.
Can't wait to hear what tomorrow's hairstyle is.
There's going to be a hairstyle question. 2-1, and it's back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, Aaron Judge plays for what Major League Baseball team? Aaron Judge.
Ooh, I think he plays for the Yankees.
He does play for the Yankees.
Okay.
Kenzie's got 3 quickly. Need this one, Ken, to stay in the game. Staying with sports, what Western Conference team advanced to the NBA Finals last night by defeating the Timberwolves?
The Thunder.
The Thunder is right. So now 3-2. Back to Kenzie.
Yes.
A Murphy bed is also known as a what?
A trundle?
Oh, I think that's right. That's not what we were
That's
looking
not the
for. But I
answer
think
he
that's
put
right.
on. Trundle.
We're gonna count Trundle.
Okay. So a Murphy bed is a fold-up bed from in your wall kind of deal when it comes out. It's a great way, as looking at a lot of places to buy recently, to turn a room into 2 things instead of just one. Where you put a big bed in there, it's a guest room, then no one comes and visit you.
What were
have
you looking for?
We were looking for fold-away bed. Trundle works too, though.
I think he just wrote that answer down just on his own opinion. Like, it's a fold-away bed.
Fold away back. Okay.
Kenzie came at you with knowledge, and you're like, oh, damn.
Oh, I think that's right. It's an interesting response to my trivia answer.
Sounds about right. Ken, to stay in the game, you need this one. What color is the cross on the Greek flag?
Oh.
What color is the
White.
cross? White is right. White is right. So I don't
Don't say it like that. Whoa, back up.
Yikes.
That's a tough one.
I'm sure the government's going to hit me up with a line.
We're gonna send that audio to me, Kate.
No, do not do that.
Kenzie's got a remix she's gonna make.
I got a folder.
I'd like to make a statement right now. I'm not part of the Michigan militia. I'm not out there. Okay,
you weren't one of the kidnappers?
No, I'm not there. Please. I just want to make that statement now to just quell any of this. Mm-hmm. But someone's going to cut it like Kenzie wants to and just use that line I said.
Case.
No. We're deleting the podcast. There's no podcast today.
Oh, brother. All right, 4-3, and it's back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, this is for the win.
Oh,
Traditionally, how many wishes does a genie grant?
3.
Three's right. What a question.
In the tradition of genies.
A long tradition.
Historically speaking.
Yeah. You know, with inflation, you get 3. Because in the old days, you just got 2.
Oh, my God.
Well, Ken, you ran up a little bit against the buzzsaw. You did fine, though, but we appreciate you listening. And send us a picture of that Tennessee-looking birthmark on your butt.
No problem.
Oh, all right. So, listen, you can do something else. You can also compete here because in just 3 minutes after Green Day, you hang up. We're going to hit God Bless the Baby. And everybody listening has a chance at these Haim tickets now for the Madhouse for the United Center.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.